right, shalom, shalom. Now I have the Mobzen widget there. Okay, Mobzen has just really been doing this thing. But anyway, I'd like to start off on this lesson. All right, I'd like to start off this lesson by first and foremost giving all praises and all blessings to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. All right. Peace and salutations to the elect men scattered across the four corners of the planet Earth. All right. Those diligently pushing this word, spreading this word in truth and in sincerity, risking life and livelihood in so doing. Okay, especially in these days and times. And shalom to the women and children who watch and who learn as well. All right. And here is another lesson. Now, these lessons aren't meant to be, comedy shows. All right. But it's sometimes some things do, you have to, put a little spice in your lesson. All right. And and so that's why you're seeing this picture now. This character, okay, is the reason behind this lesson. All right. Now, this character is a character from Sesame Street. Okay. And his name is Gonzo. Okay, Gonzo. All right, Gonzo. All right. And so, you look at this character and you know who he is. All right. You know who he represents. Okay. You know what who this individual represents, and who the creators of the creators of Sesame Street knew who this character represented, because this is a spiritual, this thing is spiritual. All right. And so there's a lot in the name. All right. So let's look into the name of this character, which is Gonzo. All right. Gonzo, what does it mean?
Bizarre or unconventional. According to vocabulary.com, Gonzo means bizarre or unconventional, like your wacky friend's Gonzo style of dressing or the Gonzo stories in the news that make you want to shut your laptop and turn off the TV. The adjective Gonzo first appeared in print in a 1971 Rolling Stone article by Hunter S.
Okay. And so Gonzo means bizarre or unconventional. Okay, like a wacky friend. Okay. Gonzo's style of dressing, or the Gonzo stories in the news that make you want to shut your laptop. All right. And this devil has no style. All right. And he's unconventional and bizarre, but he is what's the saying? Overstepped. Okay, he's now overstepped his reach, man. All right. Um, and that now, okay, they're trying to push and promote a famine of the word. One second. Chicago's students on hate speech. Okay. ABC Chicago. There's a program now that are in the schools. Okay. It's called, and the name of this article is from 3 hours ago. Okay. Fresh off the presses, man. All right. It says Combat Hate aims to teach local young people digital media literacy, how to ID hate speech online. All right. And so here's the thing. We're not going to get off of you damn J-men. All right. You 1948ers. If you thinking if you're thinking that you finna that this fire is finna get up off that skillet, you got another thing coming. Okay? You got another thing coming. So now what the 1948ers are trying to do, all right? And what they're trying to, their whole thing is to attack the children. All right? Here it is. Alderman Lopez wants school in his ward to pilot the Chicago program combating hate. A presentation called Combat Hate. Now, okay, wait. From the Simon Wiesenthal Center, aimed to teach local teenagers and young people digital media literacy, how to identify hate speech online, and what to do about it. All right. So ultimately, your children are going to be turning you in. Okay. And this is, they're trying to teach even the children. Children pick things up fast. All right. And now they're just talking about it outwardly, but they've been talking about this. All right. They've been talking about this. So, when these Edomites, are saying things in the comments, and this is not a tit for tat thing, This is not tit for tat. All right? We don't, again, we are bringing out the facts. All right? Now, you say, oh, man, you put that picture out of Gonzo, okay? The fact is that by definition, okay, and everything else, this character, Gonzo, okay, he would, by looks, okay, would fit the 1948er. Okay? And I bet the creator of this Muppet had the 1948er in mind, even if he doesn't admit it. Okay? Even if they don't admit it, Gonzo, even the name Gonzo. Okay? So this Gonzo individual is unconventional and bizarre. And that's how you 1948ers are. you're unconventional, and you're bizarre. Okay? And now you have took your weird, your bizarre, unconventional ways, and you are trying to uh, come at the children. All right, my screen shut now. All right, so I'm trying to pop my screen back up. You're trying to program people's children. All right, now they want to try to shut down TikTok, and because this truth is going crazy. All right, these lessons that brothers are bringing out, and this truth is going crazy, man. The points that are being hit, okay? Now, the only people who are not interested in this, unfortunately, is the Raggedy Ann and Andy Negro, all right? It says they are seeing hate speech from the moment they wake up. It's everywhere, said Jessica DeLuca, a combat DeLuca, all right? A combat hate facilitator. All right. So where has this, attack on hate speech been? All right. So now it's just popping up when you have Gonzo. Okay. Now that you've got Gonzo uh, obliterating the Palestinians. All right. And trying to uh, steal the Palestinians' land. Okay. Well, it's not their land, Salakia, but the land that the Palestinians are occupying for right now. All right. Says the Simon Wiesenthal Center has this program in schools in New York, and starting in December, some Illinois schools have had this in classroom training. All right. So basically, you're going to be taught, or your children will be taught, okay, uh, to turn a blind eye to what the 1948ers are doing, and what they have been doing for quite some time. All right. And so, this would be a, famine of the word. Okay. But guess what? Hey, this word is going to go out, man. Okay. Until it can't go out anymore. Okay. These lessons are going to go out until they can't go out anymore. Okay? So when you devils come in and make your move, just make your move. All right? And so we see how they are taking liberties, all right? Freedom of speech, all right? And other liberties away from people, all right? This is, this is their goal. This is what Simon Wiesenthal, his goal is, all right, to ultimately take away your liberties, all right, the liberties, that you are supposed to have secured under the Constitution, okay? And here they are trying to, you know, let me get a scripture. My mouth just got dry. Right. All right. I spelled that wrong. That was crazy. I thought I even. This is Isaiah 29 and 21. Start at 20. It says, for the terrible one, okay, Gonzo is the terrible one, okay? For the terrible one is brought to naught, and the scorner is consumed, all right? That's Gonzo. And all that watch for iniquity are cut off. So, it's, as soon as as these devils make that move, the Lord is going to make a move, all right? So right now, they hey, these lessons are coming out, and they're being sliced and diced, man, all right? It says that make a man an offender for a word, and the truth is cutting them and hurting them so badly. Okay, there's so much truth coming out. Okay, the earth helped the woman, all right? That now they're creating legislation that you would do time in jail, all right, and or suffer even physical, uh, punishment, okay, because that's their MO, okay, to get you directly or either indirectly, okay. They have the power to do so, all right. But they're going to even try to come at us physically, all right. It says that make a man an offender for a word. So if you say anything contrary to their narrative, or if you're speaking facts that are contrary to their narrative, well, then you will be an offender and face possible jail time or even a guillotine. All right. It says, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate. All right. And even, they're going to set up, false instances where, they use their media and make up lies about people. All right. It says, and turn aside the just for a thing of naught. All right. And so, and that's what they're doing. They're gonna turn away, all right, the Israelites. Okay, those diligent men pushing His word. Okay, and what would they promote? They're gonna promote the beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar, or the next beef, or the next exposure. Okay, all the while they're setting up an NWO system that's getting no exposure. Okay, if it wasn't starting off through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai down through the apostles, bishops, and elders, then people would not have, a clue of what's going on. Okay? What's really going on. All right? These puppets, they had Puff Daddy, he was the man for a minute. Okay? Because again, he was set up. So he was the man for a minute, and then, he didn't say anything. So it went away. No, he didn't go on any talk shows. He didn't say the allegations were true or not. Okay? He fell right in line. Okay, now you have Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Okay? And now they're doing, okay, there was one of Drake's security in front of his home was shot. Okay? So, these are all major distractions. Kendrick Lamar dropping the song 3 minutes after, another person. It's all staged. Okay? And it's all a distraction. While they, Gonzo and them, all right, are moving to take away your liberties, man. Moving to take away your right to freedom of speech and freedom of the press. Okay? And so ultimately, something's going to give, man. All right? Because their narrative and the lies that they are telling are catching up, and pretty soon or later, okay, they are going to act out, because guess what? It's Gonzo. Okay? This individual is bizarre and unconventional. All right? So, hey, 2/3 of our people are Raggedy Ann and Andy, and the J-Man, the 1948er, he's Gonzo. Okay? He's Gonzo, man. So, hard times are Jacob's trouble is going to come, man. All right? Jacob's trouble is coming. It's around the corner. Okay? When you can't teach this word anymore, you're not going to, and they just, are locking brothers up. And guess what? I might be one of the brothers locked up, head on the chopping block. Because guess what? I'm going to teach this word, man. Can you imagine the spirit just burning in you to not teach this word and bring out the truth? You had to sit around and play with words, make up words to get around. No, man. Fuck all that. Okay? I'm not going to bite my words. Okay? However the information is written, okay, in the books, is how it will be brought out. Okay? And hey, however the receipt reads is how it's gonna get read, man. Okay? So again, this was a quick video. All right? Hey, these are some serious times, man. Interesting times, man. All right, Lord willing, you were edified, and till next time, Shalom.